Hello everybody, this is CY Mac from Mac Hobby channel and Mac Josie from Chi Nature channel. Okay, so today we are going to work on a very exciting project. This is the air gun of Tanfoglio Witness 1911, and as you can see I have modded the slide, okay, and a few parts here, okay, the trigger and all that stuff, okay, at the back. So yeah, I roughly modded it, and still need some finishing on the other parts as well, but it's pretty cool. And you may want to know, how the heck did you get this trigger out of the frame and sand it to shiny silver? Well, here's the key. You have to take down the whole gun completely. So this is the hardest part that most people don't know how to do. Well, the fuel strip part is easy. So why don't we just go over everything together from stage 1 to everything disassembled, and then we'll assemble the gun again. Okay, first, mag release. Take out your magazine. Okay, put that aside. And next, we have to prepare some stuff. First, you need a Ziploc bag. Okay, whatever bag, plastic bag is fine. And you need a knife, sharp one. Okay, what you do is make sure the opening now is on the left side of you, my left hand, okay? And you want to cut this lower part open. Okay, so you stick the knife in, and oops, okay, just a sec. Okay. Stick it in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this part open. Okay. Why do I have to open this? Is to prep this bag for our future jobs. Okay. So yeah, we cut it. Now take it away. And first thing first, of course, we need a screwdriver, flathead, to unscrew the screws of these grip panels. So let's take these screws off. Easy. Okay, everybody knows how to do it. And like screw. Oops. Yeah. Okay. So basically we unscrew these screws and take it out. Keep it in a tray or something. Okay. Okay. Grip panel, put it aside. The other side, grip panels. There's nothing scary about taking apart the gun when you learn how to do it. Okay, 3 and 4. Okay, 4 screws and 2 grip panels. You can paint the grip panel black if you like. Okay, now what do we do first is to take out this mag release button. To do so, flip over the gun, and now you need a very small and tiny flathead screwdriver. Now you stick it in here and you press it down and turn. Okay? Press it down and turn, and now the whole thing will loosen up and you can take it out. See? Remember to press it down and turn. Okay, turn up. Okay, good. Now this is out, and first we have to take the slide away, just like when we fuel strip. So safety down, and now you rack the gun. Okay, there's 2 notches. You want this smaller notches, the smaller one, to match. Okay, and then on the other side, you press this button thing here. Okay. And when the notches match and you press that thing, you can actually get this thing out. Okay. See? Get it out. Now the whole slide is out. Okay? So here we'll just put the slide away because it's very easy to assemble. So we'll do that later on. Okay, so now the slide goes away. Okay. Now let's take a look at the gun. The first thing we do to disassemble the gun, okay, is to take the most scary part out, which is here. Okay, Now we take the bag. What you do is you put the gun in the bag. Oh, just a sec. Okay, you need a very small and thin screwdriver, and here, right at this spot, okay, you can see when you put the safety on and off, there's a little thing that sticks out. You have to push that in with your screwdriver and pick out this safety, okay, with your hand carefully. And remember, you do it in the bag, so then there's a spring here, okay, that will fly out. So if you're doing it without a bag, it will fly away in the blue. So yeah, let's do that together. Okay, you put it in the bag, and oops, we gotta the other way. Sorry. Okay, now you can see it. So you open the bag, put the gun in. Okay. Now, because we opened a hole here, you can stick your hand in to work with. Okay, so take your screwdriver and try to work it out this way. Okay, put the safety on, and so you can stick your screwdriver head in like that. It's really tough. This is like the hardest part out of everything. Whoops. Missed. Okay, finally. Okay, if you're careful, the stuff won't fly away. So now you get the safety. Whoops. Sorry, safety. And you take it out carefully. And so slowly you pick out this part, and there's also a spring here as well. Where's the spring? Wait a sec. And take the spring out. Nah, my spring is inside. Okay, come out. Never mind. Okay, wait a sec. Tap the spring out a bit. Spring is stuck inside. Okay, here we go. See, there's a small spring. Okay, so save that up. And first, what we do now is to take out this part, this little part here. Okay, to do that, you need a Allen wrench. Okay, shoot the gun first this way, and now what you do is you see this pin here. Okay, now we have to get this pin out of the way. So yeah, first you have to hold the gun, secure the gun, then press, and now the pin is out. Okay, release slowly. You take out this part, it slides out. And next, okay, is this grip safety. When you release, it also flies out. And now there's a spring here, okay, it also comes out. Okay? So right now, we have to go into another scary department. Right here, we need a bigger screwdriver. This is the crosshead. So, okay, what we do here, okay, is to take away the screw first. Let me pick a smaller one. This one works. Careful with the screws, don't damage them. Okay. After that, okay, there's also a something here, okay, that you need to push out with the Allen wrench. So the other side, okay, you see, this is a pin. save it. Okay, just take a close look. Here's where you put your screws in, and the other side, okay, I sanded silver just to let you see. Now, one more screws to take apart. It's this one right here inside. You see? Yeah. So this is the screw you need to screw out. So let's take that out together. Okay, let's take this screw out. And again, make sure you don't lose anything. So keep them in a tray or something. Okay. Now you need a very small, this small flathead screwdriver, and inside here, okay, right here at this spot, you have to kind of work it out. So just to loosen this part up. Okay. Okay, just a sec. Just kind of give it a little bit. Okay. Look now, flat. Now you can see I actually tilted this upward. Okay. So now we can take this part out carefully. Hold the back because this part can disassemble. Okay. Done. Now the trigger, push it out and take it out from the back. Cool! Now the whole gun, the 1911, is disassembled and you're only left with the frame. So if you like, you can sand the frame, paint it, whatever, blue it, yeah. And also the trigger, okay? Make sure that this little dot thing is on top. Okay? So, yeah, that's about it. And here, for your reference, look at this assembly. Okay, this assembly, if you are not careful, this thing will fall off. And there are two little pieces inside. So I'll show you right now so that you can take a close look for a few seconds. Freeze the screen if you want to examine it. It's very easy and straightforward inside. But then I won't go into that right now. Okay, so let's put it back in. Okay, so now to assemble the gun, you go reverse. First, you put this thing back in. Okay, put it back in. Remember the way you put it in, okay, like that, and snap. Okay, but then, okay, made a mistake. The mistake is always remember that you need to put your trigger in before you put this piece in. Okay, so if you don't put the trigger, it's not going to work. Hold the trigger with your finger here. Okay, remember, hold the trigger so that it's not sliding backward. And now you insert this, keep this thing, okay, at the back, and now you insert it, the whole thing, back to the original position. Okay, once this is inserted, okay, this trigger cannot go back further than the frame. Okay, so now it's installed correctly. Now the first thing you do is secure it with the screws. Take the bigger one that you use for screwing the inside. Okay, now we have to screw the screw inside here. Okay, right here, that spot. Okay, since it's hard for the camera to see, okay, you can just look at me doing it. Because I can't see it right now. Okay, so give me some time. Yeah, worked. Okay. Okay, great. We're done. Next is take the pin, okay, and you insert it from the right side of the gun here. Okay. Oh, one thing. Right here, okay, if you examine this pin, there is a flat side to it. Okay. Here it's flat. Two sides are flat. They should be, the flat side should be facing upward. Okay. If you look through this hole, you can see why. Okay, you can't see it here, so you just look at it yourself. And so you insert that thing right here, straight. And if it's done right, it snaps right back in place. Okay, don't use too much force. It should go in naturally. Now the other screws should go inside here. And we screw that in with a smaller screwdriver as well. Whoops. Okay. Now let's screw that in. Whoops. Okay, remember to fasten the screws not too tight, and also hold the other part so that it doesn't slip from that side. Okay, so now this is done. Very nice. Cool. Okay, congratulations, you're almost done here. Okay, so let's work things out together again. So right here, what you need to do right now, okay, is to take the part where there is a spring, okay, and remember that this spring here, okay, it should go like this. Look carefully at this part. It should be popping upward outside. Okay. Now to insert the spring, you have to hold this thick thing up. Okay. And also now you see there is a line groove here. The spring should fit sitting right there. And it goes down like that. Okay. Now this black stick stem should sit on the center one. Okay. Great. Now we take the okay, is that piece? Okay, we take this one, the safety, okay, and we insert it in without moving this stem in the center. Okay, so you just carefully try to, whoops. Okay. So right now, okay, we make sure that this black thing is in the center and insert this part in carefully as so. Okay, good. Now press this part, okay, and make sure that you can move it. Okay, just a sec. No wonder. Okay, try again. Yeah, it takes some time to fiddle around, but then it's not that hard, just that I'm trying to get a nice angle on the camera and everything, so yeah. Great. Okay, now keep the hammer up. Okay, the hammer should go up. Right now what you need is prepare this piece, okay, which goes to the bottom, and also that little pin as well, which goes here. Okay, now you make sure the stem here and is in place, and then you slide this thing up and it should give it a push down. Okay, and the trick to insert this thing back in is to have this part, okay, where it's dented in on the left side of your gun, and we stick it in from the rounded side. Okay, first you stick a little bit in, and the trick is, look at me, okay, you press down the gun like that and press it in. Okay, you press it down the table like that. Okay, cool. Okay, now we're done with this part, and the next part you need, remember, you need your bag. Okay, so right now what we need is to get that little spring and other thing. Okay, remember the little notch here, okay, compared to this one it's going to this end. So yeah, take the spring, put it inside here, okay, like so. Now we'll put it into the hole here. Okay, good. Now prepare your little flathead screwdriver. Okay, we need that, and so let's get into the bag. Okay, get in. Your time. Okay. 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 Now you get the safety. Okay. And remember, you keep that grip safety down. Now put that thing in. And what you do now, okay, is to use this flathead screwdriver to try to hold that thing in place down while you try to put this back. Done. Okay, so now it's working. Okay, cool. Whew, see, we went a long way. So what we do right now is to put the slide back, okay? So, yeah. Okay? No. Okay, try to see if the gun works first. Okay. Okay, right now the trigger, this is not working, so that means some problem is going on here. No worry, okay? We have to take it out and fix it up. Okay, let's try again. Take the safety. Make sure you keep this safe in a safe place. Okay. So now if you test the hammer, okay, it's stiff and not working, so that means we need to push this pin out again to fix the problem. Okay. Just a sec. Okay. Okay, guys. So now you see, I'm going to push this thing in, and if it's correct, Okay, this should be very stiff and hard to push in. So that is one way you can check it. Now let's do it again with the pin. Press it down and snap that thing. Oops. And snap it up. Good. See? Okay. Now it works. Good. Now let's put everything back in. First, the spring and the little thing. Right into this hole. Now we'll need the bag again. Remember to always test this hammer, okay, to see if it's working. Now we need the safety. Get it in. And your flathead screwdriver, little flathead screwdriver. Okay. And now try to work it out by securing this little thing inside. Okay, it's hard to see in the bag, I know. Okay, so good luck. Oops. Did it fly out? Okay, again. Great. So right now, okay, let's do a test to put this in to see if it works. Okay, it's working. Okay, good. Now, let's take a look at how to disassemble the slide, because everything is done with the low receiver already. Okay, so to disassemble the slide, you press here, and you slide this piece to the left side and take it out. Okay, now you pull out this thing, and there it goes. Okay. Now push and take out this part. Now here there's a spring, and you push this barrel forward and release. Okay, done. This is how you disassemble the slide. It's very easy. Okay, so now let's get it back inside. Okay, reverse, put this in, and also don't forget that spring. Put that spring in. And now the hardest part is to get the spring in as well. So here we'll have something to help us out. Allen wrench, it works. Okay, great, look at that. Okay, now keep this part facing down, the curved one. Okay, put this down like so, and put the spring back in. Snap it back into the assembly. Great. Now take this part, go to the front, put it like that, and twist. Done. Cool. So fast. Okay, now put the slide back like so, and don't forget your piece. Put it back in. Okay, working. Now to put this part back in, okay, it's easy. First, the gun on the right side. Now put this in like that, okay, and now you just have to release the spring by turning the screw the other way. So you turn it to this, like downward, and you see a pop like that. That means it's locked, and now you press it to see if it's locked. Yeah, it's locked. Okay, now grip panels. Okay, grip panels. Okay, replace them on. And screws. Don't over tighten your screws. Whoops. The other side. Screws. And screws again. Okay, last one. Done. Okay, so now what we do is to test the gun. Rack working. Okay, snappy, good. Okay. Some people now say that the spring here is not holding the safety in place strong enough. Easy, buy a stronger spring and replace that one. Okay, done. So now we have the mag. Put that in. Okay. Ready to go. Okay. So let's take a look right now. Okay, this is the gun, and it's working perfectly fine. Okay, so yeah, I got some BBs inside, so I don't want to shoot it. So just to show you again, okay, rack the slide. Okay, the other side, flawlessly. Okay. So this is the full disassembly and assembly of the 1911 Tanfoglio Witness 1911 pistol. Okay, so enjoy, and if you got questions, remember to put it on the comment box, and also don't forget to like, subscribe to my channels, okay, and also stay tuned for our future exciting videos. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.